Today we're going to be playing some Foxy for OP13, and we have a mix of both Foxy as well as Straw Hats. We also have our Mr. 2 for the bump ups, and this deck is trying to get as wide as possible while punishing other decks that like to go wide, like Emu with cards like Foxy. We're able to slow them down a bit with our slow beam ability, where if we have three Foxy bodies, we're able to freeze a rested character and leader. Leader is always going to be rested, and when this gets hit, once we meet the conditions, we are likely to freeze a character as well. So we have that. This likes to go wide and likes to hit. And we also got, of course, Magellan to slow them down further. Like if like for example the emo goes second, we can play Magellan and delay it for a turn. If they want to get rid of it, that delays them another turn. So I really like the tech option, even though it's only going to be with us for a little while, because I think next year like sets 1 through 4 are going to be out of rotation. So going to be enjoying this Magellan while we can, and seeing how far we can go with this. So we got a few games for you. We got timestamps in the description. The deck list will be there as well. And yeah, let's get right into it. I think we always want to go first here. Do I like what I see? I'm looking for the bald man. There he is. I called him bald, the pencil man. Okay, so this is going to be odd, but we can make things crazy if we're able to get 3 Foxy Pirates in our board. The problem is that they do have a hack, and that's probably going to get in the way of that. We'll just hit him with a 5, can't slow beam, unfortunately. But what we can do is do a Porsche. Return to Dawn. We can get another Ito and bring out an Ito, get our Dawn back, and we are set. Now here comes the hack, so we gotta watch out for that. We'll be at 5, so it would be in there. It would be an incentive for them to try to take this out. So we're just going, it's gonna happen. It's sad, but nothing that we can do or change to solve that, unless they want to keep it up. One more. No slow beam. They're gonna block it here. Are they gonna let me have another Dawn? Oh yeah, they're gonna let me have another Dawn then. All right, time to spring out the Magellan. This is going to stop their crazy Sabo play, at least for another turn. So we're good on that front. Okay, so they have their headquarters, so they're going to be shuffling their deck. Dragon, so that's going to delay them a turn 2. We have Luffy at the forefront here. They could take out Porsche. The question is, do I let them? I think so. But let's try to see what we can make sense of. Okay, so we can clear it. And if we were to counter out, yeah, we would have to let it go, unfortunately. That's fine, I suppose. Let's get that rested Dawn back, and then we'll slap for 6. They take it. How odd. So now we're gonna go spring out our edge here. We'll use VVTheroy, grab a Zoro, and let's get ourselves, is it 6 costs or lower? So it won't work here. So we'll just get Nami. And no point in swinging because they have a 6k power. They could, of course, use the Sabo here. morally for some 2K potential. We'll take this one. Ooh, very interesting. I think we can drop some Foxies here, actually. But right now, let's just do some casual swinging. Maybe in hindsight, I should have went for the Zoro first. Go 6 again. Okay, so they get rid of their big body. So now we can just drop a Foxy here. And then we can start poking some more. Foxy is looking pretty good here. So they're gonna spend a lot on. This will be a 7K. The Sabo will also be a 7K. Now, where do they want to aim their attack? And are they going to use the Sabo to do any hits? So that tells me they have some Bellow Betty, so a Searcher. They have some hard counter. Now we have a full big board here. Let's start making use out of it. Let's go 8 to start. I don't think they intended to do that. I think they intended to block and then counter out. They're going to do their waxing moon impression. Do another 6. Should keep them suppressed for at least a turn. Really, they only have one attack. Okay, so they get rid of Luffy. Oh no, they get rid of Foxy. So this becomes a big body again. You'll have enough to get out of it. They only have Dragon to swing. Another Waxing Fist to get them beefy. We'll just counter out here. I think we just go with 10K swings. They're going to need to use a Waxing Fist and another card. another 10, which will force the Sabo to pop itself. And we'll go 8. Need to empty their hand here. Now, it did intend to block it. Alright, so we need to be in the business of finding our... wow, they chose to go first. That's wild. Okay, so they did take it away from us, but we are still good. This is a keepable hand. What type of emu are they playing? Okay, so we have the combo set up just right. Okay, so Marcus, so they're starting to set up their hand. So I think this being in trash early indicates that they have one in hand already. And they intend to use it next turn with cheat out here. Alright, so we'll take this, no problem. Okay, we want to see more Foxies, that's perfect. So, because they rely on wide boards, and if we can get 2, 3 Foxies out on board, it's going to be trouble for them. Well, let's see if we can pull it off. That's very important. Okay, so we're up to 3 now. And yeah, this is looking pretty good. Let's see if it'll translate to success. So we'll subtract the Dawn here. We already have an Ito. Chopper seems okay. But I feel like the Ito is going to get popped. But I think I want the blocker here in this particular instance. And then we can play out Ito. Get Arista Dawn back. And then go 6. Oh no, they went for Workery. Alright, we can do some searching here. Ooh, Zoro we're looking pretty good here. We can get Arrested Dawn, get some profits. Going 5. They get their card. Another 5, no need to freeze. And we'll search with Zoro. We have options here. I think this is the stage where I need to start dropping Foxies. Big old swing here. Let's get Sanji. Okay, so they're up to 7. We can start dropping Foxy. Start dropping a Chopper. Then we could have some fun. We'll go 5. Then we'll get Arrested Dawn here. Swing. Freeze this. So now you can't do that anymore. And then a 6K. So now Emu is going to be hanging around for a bit. They could get the 5 Elders here, but I think we just need to keep dropping Foxies. And hopefully that'll be enough. Keep poking. Go another 6K. Ah, I should have kept it frozen. My bad. That was a mistake. Do they have all the leaders on board? Take this swing. Why would they trash it never existed? Oh, I guess you can pop something. Now what are they going to do with that other swing? We have Sanji to rest. Okay, so they're going to turn this Foxy into a 5, I guess. 5 Elders is just a brick for now. I have enough counter to get out of it, so it's not a bad thing. Okay. I think I need to finish this in one turn, so let's swing a 7 here. Probably block one of these. They probably drop the workery, if anything. Okay, so they didn't have a counter. So say they do their thing, they block with workery, they draw their main effect here. We had at least 5 swings if we were going to run with Sanji. I think it was a mistake for me to not freeze that leader because we could have had at least another card in hand. And that could have been that instead of dropping a 2K. But yeah, who would have thought Foxy would give them some grief? Alright, so we got the purple black. So they may have a wide range of units. Okay, so we're going second here. This is a gamble. Let's hold on to this. Alright, not too much of a gamble. We only have 2. We can't search anything, so we're just going to have to leave it as is. 5K swing. I think we can take it at this stage. That's a good one. And we have Sanji, but we did lose out on some good searches there. Big sad. Now we're going to need to get that Ito up. So let's see if we can find him. Or we can go with the Bond, which is the more stable type of deal. I think we're going to go with the ladder here. So we'll go 5. I'll take that one. We'll get Don the usual way. And then we'll just play out Luffy and Porsche. This is not looking like we're going to be using leader ability anytime soon, but that can change in the late game once things get a bit easier. Okay, so they're really putting the pressure on us. Let's drop the 1. And they're really going for life this early on. We'll pop, or not pop, but take out the Nami. And we're at 7, so we can go 7 and 5, and that'll be pretty daunting to go up against. Not going to use leader ability. I wonder how bricked up they are, but here comes a surprise. We'll drop this along, and then we'll pass it. Okay, so now they're a bit bigger. But so is our units here. So we'll take... All right, now we can still put a good amount of pressure on them. Go 9 next. Okay, then we'll drop Foxy, get arrested Dawn, and pass. And when the next turn hits, we'll be able to freeze them. Well, let's see if we'll be able to survive, because it's going to be a bit rough. I think I'm going to be greedy. I want them to invest something big. Well, that's not going to work because they don't have a full 10 Dawn. Of course, can't argue with that swing. Okay, so 8k swing into a pudding, or this is going to go directly to face. So can we take this? I think we can. This is going to be very odd. Actually, no. We'll take it. We're going to use Nami to take out the other Nami, so... Oh, that's what we want to see right there. We'll start with the 2. Then we're going to go... Porsche. Return to Dawn. Get 2k. Get Chopper Blocker. Get that standing up. And now... we're in a good way here to use up some Dawn. So what can we do at this stage? We can no, we can't replace it now, but we can replace it later. So we'll go just do even keels here. So 7, 1, 2, 3, freeze and freeze. We actually get Dawn back from pudding, which is nice. Then I think we'll get arrested Dawn there. Then we'll just keep going at it. One more. And we'll force a giant. Okay. Let's get another search. Hopefully something with counter. That'll work. So right now they only have a Roger. We have some good counter in hand. We also have whatever's in life. Do I need the Sanji and pudding? No. We'll let it go. Okay, so now they're a bit big. But at this stage of the game, we can just go... First off, we can just start poking. Yep. I'll keep taking out those 2Ks. Well, let's see if they have a giant. All right, we're gonna go all in. And for insurance. Oh wait, we don't have any more. Ah, we're making this harder on ourselves. That's what's happening. Yep. Self-sabotaging at its finest. realized that we didn't have enough Foxies to make that happen. That was on me. But luckily they didn't have another counter. There you have it, some quick Foxy action for OP13. Always a fun deck to explore because you can have that Foxy package and then throw a little something in there too. I wonder how this will be once there's like more late game type of deals where we can use our abilities better. Maybe there might be some EB2 action where we get some cards for this too. There's always that option, but I think the only latest support that they got is this 2K Foxy, which is definitely needed for sure. But gotta get some more love for Foxy, at least one more thing. But yeah, that's it for me. Let me know your thoughts on the deck and the concept down below, or also what leaders that you want to see. And yeah, we're gonna keep going at it. Next week is when OP13 is live. We'll have a case opening, big live stream. I don't know how big, but there's going to be a lot of packs, and it's going to be a lot of time, so we're just going to truck on through it. But yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. Thanks.